This is a story about how things change over time, especially childhood dreams. So, when I was a child, I had many dreams. I wanted to become Annie Lennox. I wanted to start a drive through loose leaf tea stand. Um, and I wanted to be a famous actress who retired by selling turquoise necklaces on QVC one day. It was a very odd childhood I had. But one thing that never changed in my childhood dreams was to create a family of my own, and to right a lot of the wrongs that happened in my early life. Um, so, 9 months after my husband and I had our rainbow baby, our first child, the pandemic hit. And my husband and I are both musicians, and our careers in the music industry got kind of thrown up into limbo, and we didn't know what was going to happen. And all we really knew was we had to just make it through and protect our new child and stay healthy. We live in York, but we don't have family here. So we were kind of basically like living on our own island for most of this pandemic experience. And so one thing that kept us sane through all of this was taking a walk every single day. And we walked through every single kind of climate: heat, rain, and snow. There were days in the winter where we would go to the playground. We would leave these footprints in this, like 2 feet of snow. And then we'd come back the next day and our footprints were the only ones there still. And we got out every single day for sometimes hours. We would wind through neighborhood streets and trails and new paths, just discovering new things that we never had before. And through Zoom fatigue, through uncertainty, through being trapped alone with a baby who became a toddler, these walks were what kept us going. And we just lived kind of in a heap of snow pants and gloves and umbrellas that we just never ended up picking up off the floor because we kept going back to it. And during these walks, we started to see the world in new ways through the eyes of our young child, showing him the moon for the first time, getting into snowball fights and laughing, throwing leaves in the air, getting dirty. We upgraded to a jogging stroller. We got us all snow boots, and through one step at a time, we got through this time of intense isolation and uncertainty, and also a time of being brand new parents and having no community, at least no community right there. We knew we had them, but no family in town, and no contact with people. And I'm realizing now that things are going back to normal. We're both getting our professional lives back on track. And our son is turning 2 this weekend, and he's going to go to daycare in a couple weeks and start making his own friends. I mean, I can be his friend and his mom and his assistant and everything, but he's going to make his own friends and have his own life. But as things are going back to normal, these walks of ours are becoming more of a weekly occurrence than a daily occurrence. And I'm a little sad about that, with all the mixed emotions that this pandemic has brought all of us. I've realized that these walks were the one childhood dream that had never changed. I created my family, and my family is what got me to where I am now, because we leaned on each other. And those walks were some of the happiest moments of my whole life and the happiest days through no matter what was happening in the world. And so just learning from that, I think I will always be in the present with my family all the time.